And now, a message from the chairman of the Federal Sports Protection Commission. What have you been doing lately to preserve the fire of human life that lives deep inside your gut? Anything? No, of course not. Of course not. Of course you haven't been doing anything. Oh, it's just the fire of human life. It's not that important. Oh no, don't worry. I got a backup one if mine goes out. Okay, what am I trying to say here? You could be a Scud. You could be a Scud. And so could you. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And you could be a Scud. And you could be a Scud. The FSPC accepts all applicants into the Scud program. You could be down at the lab today, expelling the fire of human life out of your ass with such thrust that it rockets you into the sky! Do you hear that? That's the sound of a Scud. And my ride back to the lab. So I've got to be on my way. But remember, any person on any day can change their life.
Bertie! Hey, boss. That was a good spot on the radio. Hey, you got that lotion for my thruster hole?
I got it right here for you.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you don't know how good that feels.
Oh, thanks, boss.
You headed back to the lab?
You know it.
Well, what you waiting for? Hop on my ass!
Don't mind if I do, Bertie. Don't mind if I do.
It's hard to comprehend the growth the FSPC has had. What was once considered a fringe element is now a mainstay of our society. A mass radicalization has occurred on America's streets. Over 100,000 Scuds. The chairman is a hero, though many in Washington have called for his resignation. Meanwhile, acts of political terrorism have run rampant. Most Americans simply wonder, when will the violence end?
Knock him dead, Mr. Chairman. Is that the chairman? Oh my God! Look, is that the chairman? He's here. Mr. Chairman, welcome back to the lab.
Cool as ice, with eyes as dark as night. He's got a strut in his step. He goes to the right and then the left. He's got a cleft on his chin where he stores information. He's gotta be 6'5", feels like the tallest man alive. We love him and we believe in him, 'cause he'll do anything, yes, he'll do anything to complete his plan. Anything, oh, he'll do anything, all that he can. Anything, practically everything, and no one will tell him he can't.
Sounds about right.
We owe him everything. Just follow by his lead and you'll get all that you need. The evidence is right in front of us. He made the Scuds for us. He made the Scuds for us. Built and svelte, tried to control yourself. He's got those workers' hands. He's got the perfect 10.
Mr. Chairman, could you give us a flex?
We love him, and we'll do anything to please that man. He's got the plan. He's got the plan that keeps us in the money.
Makes decisions with precision, has a long-term strategy.
Anything, oh, we'll do anything. Anything, you name it, anything. Anything, you think of anything.
Going down, Mr. Chairman? As low as it goes, my friend. You got it.
Mr. Chairman, wonderful. Mr.
Hello.
Chairman,
Oh.
excellent.
Oh.
Yes.
Nothing but fine and trustworthy folk in the Research and Development Department.
You flatter us, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Yes, exactly. All right, how's my boy doing?
It's just
Excellent,
sir.
sir.
Excellent. The boy is doing
Excellent.
excellently, sir.
Magnificent.
Magnificent.
All right, and how is the Digenetics program going? Am I saying that right?
Digigenetics.
Genetics.
Digigenetics.
Digigenetics.
It's going excellently, sir.
It's going excellently.
We have successfully digitized the boy's genetics, which, as you know, is a crucial and complex part of the digigenetics program. And then we had a bit of fun with them. We had a bit of fun with them, to be honest. You see, the boy's code is remarkable. And already, it has unlocked ancient knowledge of ultimate destruction. God bless the FSBC. God bless the FSBC.
All right. God bless the FSPC. Great. Okay, you guys are doing great work down here. Till next time.
Sir, did you perhaps want to see the boy? He has been asking for you.
Yeah, tell you what. I really do gotta run, but hey, you said that his genetics are all digitized and whatnot, so if he's bothering you, asking for me, just load him into Moon Prison. Right?
Really? Moon Prison?
Did I say Moon Prison? I meant to say Moon Boarding School. Alright? Great. Alright, you guys really are doing great work out here. Great work ethic, great hustle. I see hustle coming from all directions, alright? Keep it up. And don't worry about Dundarius. This is all part of the plan. Going to your office, Mr. Chairman? You know it. Everything all right, sir? Yeah, yes. It's just... You got any kids? No, sir. I can't. Well, don't. I can't. Well, don't. World's got enough kids.
Oh, great, Mr. Chairman. I wanted to ask you a question about paid sick leave.
Uh-huh.
Basically, I was wondering if I could take the next few weeks off because I'm sick of this job and I don't want to do it anymore.
Hey! Electro Christ! Calmness, remember? What's the matter? You don't like the nightclub?
No, I don't like the nightclub.
You love the nightclub!
Oh, I don't love the nightclub. It's a job for a lackey.
Here we go.
It's a job for a lackey.
How many times do I have to hear this?
I should be in an administrative position where I can make decisions.
Okay.
My value is in my analytical mind, not my ability to electro shapeshift and electro teleport.
You see, that is where you're wrong. Your value is in your electro suite of powers and your ability to follow orders. Do you think that you're the only fuck up that I have to create work for? Just a couple of weeks ago, they're trying to combine a shrimp and a bird and a person, and it worked. But the thing is terrifying. It's just terrifying. It's not good. It has a horrible shriek. It's a disaster.
That doesn't sound that bad.
That doesn't sound that bad. You know, that is great advice. Can I use that? Could I use that advice? Would you mind if I used that? I would love to use that advice.
I'm just saying, if it flies,
If it flies,
people are gonna like it. People like flying things. That's a fact. That's a proven fact. And it's a man who flies around like a bird, a beautiful bird, with a side of seafood. That's a better package than you're making it out to be.
well, it's an interesting point. Regardless, I am afraid I'm going to have to deny your request for paid sick leave because being sick of your job is a mental illness. And we don't cover that.
It can fly.
All right.
It can fly.
Okay.
It can fly.
Thank you. Can you get me marketing? I want to put a concept together.
Why is the world as screwy as a moose? Who made it that way? Who put all these pieces in all the wrong places? Let's not beat around the bush. All our presidents have been knuckleheads. George Washington, knucklehead. Thomas Jefferson, knucklehead. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, a knucklehead and a crackerjack, if you ask me. You see, these knuckleheads and crackerjacks have been pulling our legs for centuries. You know, they hold chuckle parties to laugh at the common bozo. How can we stop this big, honkin', knucklin', chucklin' train? Vote Bimstar! It can fly! Bimstar will never be distracted by earthly indiscretions. Just when his enemies think they've bested him, he takes to the sky! When Bimstar arrives on the scene, he solves the problem.
Or flies trying.
Bimstar, North Korea has launched a nuclear missile. We only have 10 minutes before. Where did he go? Can Bimstar stop the North Korean nuclear strike? Will the knuckleheads and crackerjacks of yore finally lose their silver spoon? Bimstar! No! Vote Bimstar to find out. Bimstar, it can fly far.
The bomb-diving, gravity-defying super
Vote Bimstar!
Paid for by the Federal Sports Protection Commission.
în economia partidei. Delgado acolo este va fi corner, dragi ascultători.
Just look into my eyes. All you have have to do is look. Can someone turn on this mic, please? Yeah. Alright, great. I'm just focusing right now on your presence and the way that you are, and I'm just sort of picking up very small psychic vibrations, and you don't even have to put in your mind the sort of thing that you want to talk about here today. Please don't, actually. Because the first thing we're going to talk about is that, obviously your weight is the main issue that you came here today. Okay, you're huge. You're very big, and that's when I said earlier, when I was saying like I feel an energy, it felt like gravity, like it was being pulled towards you because you're the size of a planet. Okay, so let's figure out the spirit that's making you eat this way, because it needs to stop right now, because you'll die. You will die. Because you will die. Seriously, you will die. Okay? I could tell from the way that you walk, you will die. These floors should not creak. Why are they creaking? You should ask yourself questions like this. Like, why is the floor creaking when I'm walking? If everywhere I went, like the floor felt like it was gonna give me, I would think, maybe I should stop eating the way that But anyway. Okay, this spirit, I'm looking out now, and I'm seeing you're surrounded by very fat, disgusting spirits. So this is not your fault. These fat, disgusting spirits, they take hold of some of us. So whatever freaky thoughts you hear that compel you to stuff bullshit in your mouth and down your throat, that's these guys, these demons of fatness. Okay, because they eat your shit. Okay, so they want you to produce as much shit and the grossest possible shit, because that's what gets them off. Okay, you can come in the afterlife. Okay, but it takes whatever has to do with the sins of your life, and these fat, disgusting fucks, for some reason, when they eat the grossest shit possible, that's what makes them come. It's the only thing that makes them come. And when you come as a spirit, it makes a black hole, swallows up a galaxy. Okay, these are the stakes of your fatness. So we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it right now. We all are, okay? Alright, all we have to do, everyone grab a hold of that fatty, put a hand on that fatty right there, grab a chunk of the fat, grip it real tight, and just rip it right off. And that is how you perform a miracle. Who's on patrol? We're on patrol. 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 You're on patrol. We're on patrol. We're on patrol. Wait a second. Shh. What? What? Do you hear that? That's the sound of a code 7. That's code 7. Oh yeah. That's code 7. You remember that one? I love that one. Can we do that? Can we do it? Okay. Yeah, I want to do it. You guys hide in the bushes. I'll do the first part. All right. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Hi there. Hi. That is one crying baby you got there. Yeah, she's fine. She's just...
Hello, crying baby. Are you upset? Why do you cry? Does your mommy hit you?
Excuse me?
I'm just kidding. Totally kidding.
Okay. She is being very, very loud though. Are you sure she's okay? Yeah. She's having just a bad day.
Is that true? Are you having a bad day, baby? Maybe I should take you. Maybe I should take you away. Would that help?
I don't know. She's really. Maybe I should. Maybe you should what? Take her. Maybe I should take her. What? Take her away from you. Well, we were just leaving the park actually, so we're just gonna get going. But thanks for checking in on us. Miss, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I think you should give me this baby. What is happening here? Who are you? Oh, my name's Tommy. And these are my brothers, Johnny and Jimmy. We're the brotherhood of the force. And we're not like the normal police. Oh no. We like to put on a show. We like to draw a crowd. And miss, your baby is being far too loud. I have to say, miss, just look at your face. Honestly, you're looking miserable. And who could blame you? You made the mistake of having a baby who's terrible. Order, read must follow. This is a declaration to all babies living in this great nation. If you're crying or otherwise misbehaving, executive science is gonna get on your focus. A brand new Mercedes mansion. Just give us your baby. We want to make you sick and happy. Tell us, what can we do exactly? The sooner you sign, miss, the sooner you'll find life doesn't have to be so bleak and dull. And I have to say, miss, you'd be out of your mind to turn down the offer we're speaking of. Just hand the baby over and this will all be over. I'm not gonna give you my baby. I love her. Really? That's not what it says here. No, that's not what it says, dear. What are you talking about?
August 23rd and 24th.
Damn fucking kid!
Then when you were driving her up north.
Will you shut up back there?
Here we have some footage from the scene.
God damn it!
Damn, you sound really mean.
Where are all those recordings from? How do you have
Maybe
those?
all this time the problem wasn't the baby. Maybe all this time it was you. And maybe all the problems that you had with the baby were problems that the baby had with you. And maybe we shouldn't be taking the baby. Maybe we should be taking you. And if you ain't gonna give us the baby, that's what we're gonna do. So a brand new Mercedes mansion. Just give us your baby. Peace and quiet. I think you will find that we're trying to be kind, and we really want to be kind to you.
What's it take?
It's just one little shot.
It's just one little shot, and it's gonna give you all you need to break through.
Feeling woozy? That's our hypnotic synchronization.
And a beautiful dance put you into a trance. Now you're just another bubbling fool.
Yes, let it take you.
Let it take you away to a beautiful place with a margarita right by the pool.
Oh, miss, I can tell you're already there.
I have to say, miss, just look at your face. Already you're looking much better.
Much better.
Who could blame you if you chose to stay and leave this baby forever? Order, read must follow. This is a declaration to all babies living in this great nation. If you're crying or otherwise misbehaving, executive science is gonna get on your case. A thrilling vacation. In your imagination. Lie down. It's time for peace and quiet. Pass out. Means it's too late to find it.
All right. Baby acquired.
What do we do with the mom? Who cares? Just leave her.
Now let's go back to the hollow disc and get our big promotion.
That's code 7.
Behold, the hollow disc.
Hollow disc, hollow disc, hollow disc.
The beloved hollow disc holds over 100 office floors dedicated solely to executive science. Constructed and engineered by tech super dude Babcock Babylon for 10,000 tons of gold! He's got the gold, baby. He's got the gold, baby. Oh,
He's got the gold, baby.
and in my humble opinion, that gold was well spent. Because like our newly elected president, this baby can fly!
Hollow disc guides science across the globe.
Science on the move, collecting data from all corners.
Not approach, do not get close.
Defense turrets.
They'll blind your little eyes with all the science that's inside.
And the best part?
The hollow disc gets its orders from high above. Yes, they're on the true mission of God to create him and make him a star.
We did it. You didn't think that we could do it, but we did.
Oh, we did!
Tommy?
it, Yes, we did!
Johnny?
We did
Jimmy?
Hey, boss.
It has been 6
Hey, boss.
months.
Yeah.
I thought you were all dead.
Nope. I'm fine.
We brought the baby. And this
The baby.
this
Yeah.
this is not even the baby that I wanted 6 months ago. What happened to that baby? Yeah, that baby. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, we went to the hospital for that baby. We went to the room. We did our little song and dance. The mom was just about to sign on the line when that baby that you love so much hopped up and walked right out the door. It was messed up. Okay. Then what happened? Well, some scuds were outside and he went off with them. What? Yeah, they seemed like they were striking some sort of lifelong deal with the baby, and honestly, it was really manipulative, and it's really not fair because he's just a baby.
Why didn't you tell me this?
We didn't want to come back empty-handed, alright? So, we used the crying baby order that you gave us to get you another one. We were just following the order. That order was for show. I told you it was for show. I typed it up in front of you, and I gave it to you, and I told you it was for show. Exactly. You gave us the order, and you said this order is a show. And you want to know why we came down here? The real reason is because we put on a darn stinking good show based on that order. And so we stand before you today to resign our positions as brothers on the force and take up new positions as a butt-rockin' boy band! A band of brothers who sing
And dance!
What do you say? What do you say? Can I get a heck yes? Will you make it happen? Will you do it? Will you make all of our dreams come true? Please, please, pretty please. You know, I don't know what to say to that, Tommy. I think at its base, perhaps it takes some courage to come in here 6 months after I sent you out with the wrong you know we already replaced you. We did that 5.5 months ago. Look right there. That's Terry, Jerry, and Joseph.
Hi. Hello. Yeah. Sorry.
So you can't really resign because I fired you when you died. But at the same time, there is no way that you could possibly be a worse band than you are a band of henchmen. So I guess I'm saying, Yes, sure.
Yes!
Okay, great. You're banned now. And of course, we know the rule: no bans are allowed on the command deck. So you are gonna have to leave right now and never come back. And I'm serious about that. Deadly serious about that. Okay.
Oh, dang.
Oh,
we don't get to come
shoot.
back. Oh,
Oh,
frig,
yeah,
man.
that's gonna suck.
Frig,
Hey, can we
man.
toss this baby in the hole? Shoop, hop, swing, up, bucket, bucket. Awesome. All right, bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Terry, set a course for the lab. Can I just tell everybody something about the holodeck?
The holodisk can travel at 10 times the speed of sound, and anything in front of it must go around. Man, this thing's incredible, and it's impenetrable. You get real perspective when you're up in the clouds.
She's a high-class lady, riding in her limo.
Oh, yeah. What?
Sir?
What happened? Are we there?
Sir.
We're already there?
We have an incoming call from someone who says they're inside the lab.
Oh, okay.
me
Fuck. Bring him up. Bring it up.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
let's see.
Yep.
What are we
There
dealing
he
with
is.
here? Hello? Hello? Hi there. What's your name?
Electro Christ.
Oh, that's a fun name. You mind if I call you Buddy?
No one's ever called me buddy before.
Ah, well, I can call you something else.
No, call me buddy. Call me buddy.
All right, Buddy. What can I do for you? You work for the FSPC, right?
Yes. I'd like to defect.
Okay, great. We'll get you the paperwork. Can we get him the... Can we send him the... Yep, we just sent it over. We just sent it over. Yep, we just sent it over to you. All right, done. Defected.
Okay.
That's a smart thing you're doing. You know that? The FSPC isn't gonna last. Those guys, they don't know what they're doing.
And I have something. I took something. I want to use it to bargain for a job with you.
I like that. What do you got?
The code.
What kind of job do you want?
I would like an administrative position.
Well, unfortunately, Buddy, the only thing that I need at the moment is a right-hand man. Could you do that? Could you do that for me, Buddy? You think you could do that?
Yes. Yes, I would love to. Yes.
Are you so happy to have that job
Yes.
and this new life for yourself?
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Are you so happy to be coming aboard?
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll talk in a
I'm
bit.
so happy.
Take care.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, that saved a lot of hassle. Hi there. Are you looking for a product to buy? You got a little wad of something nice burning a hole in your pocket? My God, do I have the thing for you. It's called the Skewb. The Skewb. The Skewb. The Skewb. The Skewb. The Skewb. What's the Skewb? What, are you living under a rock? What's the Skewb? Stupid or something? It's this little doodad. See? You like that? The Skewb is perfect for buying off the internet or buying in stores. And for all those grandpas and great-grandpas out there,
The Scoob is also perfect for buying on the telephone. The Scoob! The Scoob! The Scoob!
It's odorless and it's useless. Pick it up, put it away, and you don't even have to think about it. Buy another! Throw it away! There's no limit to the possibilities of the Scoob.
They got hits. They got streaks. They are the thing to beat. Back to back to back. Number one album. It's your favorite trio of brothers. Give it up for Tommy. He's number one. Then Johnny. America's favorite son. And don't forget about Jimmy. Don't forget about me. He may be small, but he's tons of fun. You seen us on the street. Brothers. We've been defending you and me. Model physique. Yeah, they look pretty good, and I bet you'd like to fuck them. But we're completely asexual. Whoops. Sorry, perverts. Go fuck somebody else. We got the brains and the veins to save the day. We'll save the day. Oh, they'll save the day, but don't forget, we don't have sex with anyone, but we kiss for fun. Thank you!
Before we begin tonight, I'd like to say a few words to a beautiful woman. America. But before I do that, I'd like to sing a few words to her enemies.
That's what we're waiting for. Drop it like a hot potato. Let it rain down that bomb for goodness. And don't try to tell us we shouldn't. Drop that bomb. That's what we're waiting for. Drop that bomb. Release our frustration. Cause no one will tell us I shouldn't. So drop the holy bomb. Drop the holy bomb! Hail the holy bomb!
Ladies and gentlemen,
the holy bomb!
spectacular flying bomb!
That's all I want, for them to die, for them to feel it and to cry. And maybe then they'll wonder why we never could see eye to eye.
Hello, Holodisk, Office of the Director. Tommy, Johnny, and Jimmy. I'll let him know. Sir, Tommy, Johnny, and Jimmy have been killed.
Well, good thing we replaced them. Now look at this here. This is what matters right now. I'll call him Kevin.
Okay, come on in.